Everyone talks about abundance, but few truly live it, because abundance is not something you chase. It's something you tune into. It's not a number in your bank account. It's a frequency in your energy field. And until you match that frequency, nothing outside of you can truly change. You see, abundance is not waiting for you in the future. It's already here, vibrating in this very moment. But you can only experience it when your energy is aligned with it. You can't attract abundance from a vibration of lack. You can't manifest prosperity from the energy of worry, because the universe doesn't respond to your desires. It responds to your vibration, and your vibration always tells the truth. You might say, "I want more money," but if deep down you feel fear or scarcity, the universe hears that fear more clearly than your words. You might declare, "I'm ready for abundance," but if your energy still vibrates doubt, you'll keep attracting experiences that mirror that uncertainty. Because abundance doesn't come to those who ask for it. It comes to those who become it. Abundance is a frequency of trust, of knowing that life is always providing, of feeling worthy enough to receive what already exists. It's not about what you earn. It's about what you allow. When you vibrate abundance, you stop seeing life as something to fight against and start seeing it as something that supports you. Everything begins to flow. Opportunities appear. Money finds you in unexpected ways because your energy stops blocking what's already yours. The truth is, you were never disconnected from abundance. You were only tuned to a different station. Fear, doubt, unworthiness. These are just frequencies. And when you live in them long enough, they start to sound like truth. But the moment you shift your vibration, the entire song of your life changes. So abundance isn't a mystery to be solved. It's a vibration to be remembered. It's the natural state of the universe. Just look around. The trees don't compete to grow. The oceans don't struggle to flow. The sun doesn't hold back its light. Everything expands effortlessly, because abundance is written in the code of existence, and you're part of that same code. But somewhere along the way, you learn to believe in limitation. You learn to trade trust for control, and gratitude for fear. You were taught to chase what could never complete you, because what you seek is not out there. It's the energy you forgot you already had. The path back to abundance is not about getting more. It's about remembering more. Remembering that you are connected to an infinite field of possibilities. When you start to understand energy, you realize that abundance isn't random. It's responsive. It's not luck. It's alignment. The universe is never withholding. It's always mirroring. So if you want to attract abundance, you must first become a match for it. And that begins with one simple shift. Moving from asking to allowing. The moment you stop asking, "When will it come?" and start feeling, "It's already here," everything begins to reorganize around that frequency. People call it coincidence, but it's not. It's the language of energy, and abundance is fluent in it. The more you trust, the more you receive. The more grateful you are, the more you're given. The more you relax, the faster things align. Because the vibration of abundance isn't tension, it's ease. And that's why most people never reach it. They try too hard. They think abundance is earned. But abundance is remembered. It's not something you fight for. It's something you let flow through you. By releasing the beliefs that block it. When you let go of the need to prove yourself worthy, you open the door to everything that's been waiting to come in. So before we dive into the 8 steps, take a breath. Feel this moment. Because this right here is where abundance begins. Not tomorrow. Not when you have more. Not when life becomes perfect. Now, because abundance is not something you find. It's something you feel. And the moment you feel it, you start attracting it. Abundance doesn't come from doing more. It comes from being more aligned. It's not about forcing outcomes. It's about tuning into the frequency, where everything you desire already exists. Here are 8 steps, not to create abundance, but to remember it. Step 1, gratitude, the frequency of receiving. Gratitude is the first door. It shifts your vibration instantly. When you focus on what's missing, you send a signal of lack. But when you focus on what's already here, you send a signal of abundance. Gratitude doesn't just attract more. It amplifies your awareness of what you already have. And that awareness opens the flow. So every morning, before you reach for your phone, reach for gratitude. Even for one small thing. Your breath, your bed, your life. That's the vibration of abundance saying, "Thank you, universe. I already see it." Step 2, belief. Rewriting the story of lack. You can't attract abundance while believing it's not for you. Most people say they want wealth, but deep down they don't feel worthy of it. And the universe mirrors that feeling. To align with abundance, you must rewrite the story you tell yourself. Stop saying money is hard to make. Start saying money flows easily to me. Stop saying, I never have enough. Start saying, I always have what I need. The words matter less than the feeling behind them. Believe that you are already connected to an infinite source, and your vibration will begin to prove it. Step 3, trust. Let go of the how. Trust is magnetic. The moment you stop chasing how, you allow the universe to move. The energy of control blocks abundance. Because control says, I don't trust, and the universe only flows where there's faith. When you stop needing to know every detail, you create space for miracles. Let go of the timelines. Let go of the doubt. Let the field organize itself. Your only job is to hold the vibration of already having. Everything else is just details. Step 4. Forgiveness. Clearing the channel. Forgiveness is the act of unclogging your energy. You can't receive new energy while holding on to resentment. Every grudge is a wall between you and abundance. Every time you relive pain, you lower your frequency. Forgiveness isn't saying what happened was okay. It's saying, I'm ready to release this from my vibration. When you forgive, you make room for new blessings, because energy moves in space, and peace creates space. So forgive others, forgive yourself, and feel how lightness returns. Step 5, flow. Stop forcing, start allowing. Abundance is movement. It's flow. And flow can't coexist with resistance. When you try to control every outcome, you create energetic tension. And tension blocks flow. The river doesn't push the rocks. It moves around them. And so should you. Flow means trusting that what leaves creates room for what's meant to arrive. Let go of the struggle energy. Let life carry you. Because abundance always follows ease. Step 6, embodiment. Feel before it arrives. Most people wait to feel abundant until they see results. But vibration doesn't work that way. You must feel it first. That's how you call it in. Close your eyes. Imagine what it feels like to have more than enough. To breathe without fear. To know you're supported. Feel that safety in your body. Smile as if it's already real. Because the body doesn't know the difference between imagination and memory. It only knows vibration. And when you feel abundant now, the universe matches that energy. Step 7, generosity. The circulation of energy. Giving is not losing. It's circulation. Every time you share, whether it's money, love, time, or presence, you remind the universe that you trust its flow. Generosity keeps your energy open. Scarcity closes it. When you give freely, you declare, I live in an abundant universe. And that declaration becomes truth. So don't give to get. Give because you can. Because the moment you do, you prove abundance through action. Step 8, alignment. Becoming the frequency. All the steps lead here. Because abundance isn't a destination. It's a vibration you live from. When your thoughts, feelings, and actions align, you become the source. You no longer need to attract anything. You simply resonate with it. You think abundance. You feel abundance. You act abundantly. And that coherence is creation. You don't chase anymore. You allow. You don't doubt, because abundance is not what you get. It's what you are. When you live these 8 steps, you stop asking, when will abundance come? and start realizing it never left, because the vibration of abundance has always been within you, waiting for you to match it. Abundance isn't built in one moment. It's built in 1,000 small ones. It's not a miracle that happens overnight. It's a frequency that becomes your lifestyle. Because abundance isn't an event. It's a way of being. You live abundance, not by what you have, but by how you see. When your perception changes, your vibration follows. Most people think abundance means money, success, luxury. But those are only reflections. True abundance is how you feel, when nothing is missing inside you. It's the peace that comes from knowing you're supported by something infinite, and the way you keep that vibration alive is through daily awareness. Start your day as abundance would. Before checking messages, check your energy. Ask yourself, what frequency am I tuning into right now? If it's stress, breathe. If it's fear, soften. If it's doubt, remember, because one shift in energy changes everything you attract. Your morning vibration sets the tone for your entire day. So start it like someone who already has enough. Because you do. As you move through the day, practice noticing abundance everywhere. The warmth of sunlight on your skin, the sound of laughter nearby, the food that nourishes you, the ideas that visit your mind. Every one of them is abundance. Whispering, see, I've been here all along. When you begin to notice abundance in small things, the universe gives you more to notice. That's how energy works. What you acknowledge expands. Abundance is attention. Whatever you consistently give your attention to becomes your experience. So if you feed worry, you grow scarcity. If you feed gratitude, you grow wealth. Abundance isn't found by running after it. It's found by recognizing it in what's already around you. Every moment holds proof that you're supported. You just have to look with the eyes of trust. Throughout the day, speak to yourself as abundance would. Instead of saying, I can't afford this, say, it's not aligned right now. Instead of, things never work for me, say, things are unfolding for me. Because your words sculpt your energy, and your energy shapes your reality. The more you speak as abundance, the more you vibrate as abundance. At night, before you sleep, close your eyes and replay your day, not through judgment, but through gratitude. See every challenge as a teacher. See every delay as protection. See every moment as proof that abundance was flowing the entire time. This simple nightly ritual trains your subconscious to expect support instead of struggle. And what you expect, you attract. Living abundance daily means walking through life with quiet confidence. You don't rush. You don't chase. You don't beg. You allow. You trust. You move with peace. You understand that life is always listening, not to your panic, but to your presence. And the more present you are, the more aligned you become. Because presence is power, and power attracts. Living abundance daily is not about ignoring problems. It's about seeing them differently. Every challenge carries a hidden invitation to hold your frequency even when things seem uncertain. When you can stay calm in contrast, you've mastered abundance. Because anyone can feel abundant when life is easy. But true mastery is staying abundant when things don't look perfect yet. That's when you prove your alignment. To live abundantly, you must give yourself permission to receive. So many people unconsciously reject blessings. They say, this is too good to be true. But that statement closes the door. Let things be good. Let life surprise you. Let yourself receive without guilt. Receiving is not greed. It's self-trust. It's saying to the universe, I believe I'm worthy of what you're giving me. The more you live abundance daily, the less you have to think about manifesting, because you stop vibrating toward your desires and start vibrating from them. You wake up already feeling rich, in peace, in love, in gratitude, and that vibration attracts everything that matches it. Money, love, opportunities, they're all side effects of a heart that's already full. So make abundance your default. Let gratitude be your routine. Let trust be your habit. Let peace be your baseline. That's the true daily practice. Not trying to create abundance, but remembering that you are it. Because when abundance becomes who you are, life has no choice but to mirror it back. At some point, you stop trying to attract abundance and start realizing you are abundance. You stop asking for more because you finally understand that everything you've been asking for has always been flowing through you. You are not separate from the source. You are an expression of it. Abundance isn't something that visits you. It's something that flows from you. Every time you think a loving thought, every time you give without fear, every time you choose gratitude over worry, you're being the source. Because abundance doesn't come from outside. It expands from within. The same energy that grows forests and moves oceans beats inside your chest. That's not a metaphor. It's literal abundance pulsing as life. When you finally see yourself that way, everything changes. You stop waiting for miracles and start realizing you are one. You stop chasing signs and start living as the signal itself. Because when you become the source, you stop needing validation. You stop needing proof. You stop measuring your worth by what you own. You start measuring it by how much peace you can hold, how much love you can share, and how much light you can give, even when no one is watching. The source doesn't take, it gives, endlessly, effortlessly, and the more it gives, the more it becomes. That's the paradox of abundance. The more you share it, the more it expands. You were never meant to hold energy tightly. You were meant to let it move through you. Because energy that moves creates more energy. And energy that's hoarded becomes fear. So don't store your blessings. Circulate them. Love, money, wisdom, kindness, they only multiply when they flow. Becoming the source isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. It's about remembering that you are already whole, that nothing is missing, that nothing needs to be earned. When you realize that, you start living from fullness instead of emptiness. And from that fullness, life mirrors back the same energy. You receive not because you need, but because you're aligned. You attract not because you lack, but because you radiate. The truth is simple. The more you become what you want, the less you need to want it. If you want love, be love. If you want peace, live peace. If you want wealth, feel wealthy now. Because the vibration of having attracts faster than the vibration of wanting. You don't attract what you chase. You attract what you embody. When you understand this, you stop asking, how do I manifest? And start asking, how do I align? Because manifestation isn't about control. It's about coherence. When your thoughts, feelings, and actions align with love, the universe can't resist responding. You become a mirror of the divine, clear, open, radiant, and everything that matches that radiance flows toward you naturally. You become magnetic without effort. You become wealthy without attachment. You become peaceful without escape. Because the source doesn't chase. It attracts. It expands. Creates. And when you live as that energy, you stop asking the universe for direction. You become the direction. Every step you take becomes guided. Every choice becomes aligned. Every breath becomes a creation. This is what true abundance feels like. It's not loud. It's not flashy. It's quiet, calm, and certain. It's the kind of peace that doesn't depend on outcomes, because it comes from the knowing that everything you could ever want is already inside you, vibrating, waiting, expanding. The universe doesn't give abundance to you. It gives abundance through you. You are the channel. You are the flow. You are the source remembering itself. So take a breath. Place your hand on your heart and say quietly, I am the abundance I've been seeking. Feel how true that sounds now. Because in this moment, you are not manifesting. You are remembering. You are remembering what every star already knows. That the energy of creation flows through you. And through that energy, you can create worlds. You are the source. and the source is infinite.